All right, everybody, we right here on Rice Boulevard. This is the beginning of Rice Boulevard, and like I say, Rice Boulevard is named after the man William Morris Rice, who also had 10,000 acres that he sold to William Baldwin to open up the city of Bellaire. But right now, we're in Maryland, and Mr. Myers, when they open up Maryland, they want to pay tribute to Mr. William Rice, because Mr. William Rice is the one who opened it up, and his property was right next to the Myers family. And we're right here on the corner. People want to recognize where they at. We're right here on the corner of Rice Boulevard, which we probably know it now, and Chimney Rock. Well, Rice Boulevard and Braeswood. We're heading right on into Bellaire, and when we get to Beach Nut, Rice Boulevard, and we're gonna cross Beach Nut, and then once we cross Beach Nut on Rice Boulevard, it will be Bellaire. And one thing, all right, we're on the corner of Beach Nut and Rice Boulevard. This is when you come out of Maryland. Once you cross this red light, we're coming out of Maryland and we're going into Bellaire, Texas. And that's who we're doing the history on Bellaire, Texas. Now, one thing about when they in the Jewish and the white community who ran next to the Jewish community, they wanted to make sure that they have a school for both races. The white race, which was in Bellaire, Texas, and all the Jewish kids that stayed out in Maryland. They had to, now they would consolidate and be in with the white kids in Bellaire, Texas, which was the house school they built right off the outskirts of Bellaire, which is Bellaire Senior High School, the home of the Cardinals, y'all. Welcome, everybody, as we get ready to cross over into Bellaire, Texas. In Bellaire, Texas, they got started with it got started with William Morris Rice, because he sold 10,000 acres to William Baldwin, and William Baldwin had built this city called Bellaire. But this was a farm city, y'all. It was not a city, and these was not any streets. They was trails, and then from trails they went to roads, and from roads they went to streets. That's the history, y'all. But as we go down Rice Boulevard, welcome everybody to Bellaire, Texas, the home of the Bellaire Cardinals. And as you can see, when they built Bellaire High School out here in 1956, that's when they cultivated this and wanted to blend in with the Jewish community who started their community in 1956. And right here, we're in Bellaire. And as you can see, that's the new Bellaire High School that they're building right now, HISD. And of course, Turner is the one who got the contract, because they're the one who did Jack Yates and Texas Southern and University of Houston. But as you can see, welcome to Bellaire. And Rice is the main street in Bellaire, because that's where the police station is here in Bellaire. That's where the court system here in Bellaire. Everything centered around Mr. Rice. And by the way, in case you want to know about William Morris Rice, he was the one, when he sold him this land out here in the Baldwin, he also went and built Rice Institute on his property, which is, we call it as West University. That's right. That's why they named the street, the university, after him. But before it was a university, when he started, it was an institute. And then in we're going down First Street, my bad. This is the end of First Street right here. Welcome to Bellaire, Texas. As you can see, they're still building new homes here. All of this is Bellaire, Texas. Now, when you get up here, this is what you call 610. You guys, welcome to Bellaire. West Loop, what they call it. But we know it as 610. As you can see, we're traveling down 610 through Bellaire. And when they made 610, they had to come through Bellaire. And the exit here in Bellaire would be Bellaire, Bissonnet, and Evergreen. And up here on this corner should be Evergreen. And the next red light past Evergreen should be Beach Nut. Welcome everybody to Bellaire, Texas. All right, everybody, we're on the corner of Evergreen and 2nd, heading towards Rice Boulevard. And like I said, Bellaire is the richest city in the state of the Lone Star of Texas. And right now, we're going down Evergreen to Rice Boulevard. And we're gonna go into Rice Boulevard and gonna take you on the other side of Bellaire, Texas, which would be on the other side of Bissonnette. All right, welcome everybody to Bellaire, Texas. The largest, ain't the largest, but it sure is the richest city in the state of Texas. And Houston is the largest city in the state of Texas. Welcome. Welcome everybody to Grand Lake. Grand Lake is also a real popular street out here in Bellaire. And all of this, I used to deliver medication. These homes didn't look like this back in the day, but it was exclusive all-white neighborhood. Just like Maryland was an exclusive all-Jewish neighborhood. And next we will be going down West University, which was an all-white community and neighborhood, and also a city. Okay, we're going to you live right here in Bellaire, Texas. We're going down Grand Lake. Now, the reason why we're going down Grand Lake, now that's 5th Street. The numbers gonna get higher on this side. Remember, it get lower going towards 610, but because that's where the beginning at of Bellaire. But the end of Bellaire is going to Chimney Rock. Once you cross the other side of Chimney Rock, you're no longer in Bellaire. And I came down Grand Lakes because I know Grand Lake will take you to Chimney Rock. And right now, we're on the corner of Grand Lake and Ferris. Welcome to Bellaire, Texas, everybody. And I'm so proud, man, that I got my beginning right out here in Bellaire. Boy, I feel good doing this video, you guys. Welcome, everybody, to Bellaire, Texas. And the next video we will be doing will be West University. But remember, West University, Bellaire, and Maryland, they all helped start Southwest Houston. But it all started with the Myers family in Maryland. And then Bellaire. And we're coming to you live. Yeah, these people in Bellaire, they drive like people in Houston too, y'all. They drive one way, looking their way. Okay? And right now, you're on Maple Ridge. We're going all the way down. Because I told you we're going to go to Evergreen. We're going to go to Chimney Rock. And Chimney Rock is the cutoff line from Bellaire to Houston. Welcome everybody to Bellaire, Texas, as we go down Grand Lake. And this should be Chimney Rock, you guys. Now, anything on the other side of Chimney Rock is not part of Bellaire, Texas. All right, everybody, we're coming to you live. The reason why I want to go down Chimney Rock, because this is where I made my debut, right out here in Bellaire. On this corner, they call it the Triangle Center. It's on the corner of Bellaire and Beechnut on one side, and on this side is Bissonnette and Chimney Rock. But as you can see, that is the drugstore that I started working at. Was called Maddie's Drugstore, and they changed the name to Echo Drugstore, and today it's called CVS. This is where I got started. This is where I met my wife. This is when I learned how to cross over. This is where I got my first paycheck, because when I worked for the Allers and all them other different places, I got paid cash. But right now, this is the Triangle, and they call it Triangle because it's where Bellaire and Bissonnette comes together as a triangle. They cross each other at Rice. But right here, we're gonna turn down Bellaire. Welcome to Bellaire, Texas. All of this is considered as Bellaire, Texas. And we're gonna go right on down here to another. All of these streets were still part of the original 1,000 acres that Mr. Baldwin bought from Mr. Rice in 1908. Now, all of this later on in 1956, after Marlin got started in building the homes, and the whites got started out here in Bellaire building their homes, this is where they would start at the beginning of buying the new homes, right out here. And that's Lucas. Welcome to Bellaire. We're going to go down Lucas. Lucas is a street that'll take you to Bissonnette. All of these streets that we pass in will take you to Bissonnette. Welcome to Bellaire, Texas, the richest city in the state of Texas. I keep emphasizing that because people need to know this. And we're live right here in Bellaire, Texas. And all of this. And there's 5th Street. Remember 5th Street? I tell you about, they had the numbers. Okay, there's 5th Street. Remember when they first came out here, they had when they first started developing this farmland in the 50s. And like I say, Bellaire is just like my land. The deed restrictions are the same. No big stores, no Walmarts are out here in Bellaire. And when HEB wanted to build their store out here, they had to go up with it. They couldn't have them HEBs like you used to seeing over in 3rd Ward. No, they wasn't finna have that out here in Bellaire. Wasn't happening. So what HEB had to do, if they wanted to make them a superstore, they had to go up with it. And as you can see, there it is. Welcome to Bellaire. We're coming to you live from Bellaire, Texas. All of this is part of Bellaire. And there's HEB. So you couldn't, Bellaire don't believe in buying no big stores. And there's no Walmarts out here in Bellaire at all. No. They told Walmart they couldn't come in this city. Bellaire toast a mean stick, y'all. These people got money and they serious about their community and their history. That's what I love about them. Look at what you got over there. You got a trolley. Here, you just got through seeing. All right, everybody, we're live right here on the corner of South Rice and Bissonnette. And like I told you, one thing about Rice Boulevard, it runs all the way to the end of Bellaire. In fact, when you cross Gupton up here at Rice, you are completely out of Bellaire. And right now we're going to turn down another popular street in Bellaire called Chestnut. Welcome to Bellaire, everybody. I deliver medication all back off in him, partner. Boy, this brings back memories, man. Good memories. These big, beautiful homes were not here, but it was still a nice neighborhood. But the way they got it dressed up now, they better than Real Oaks out here now. They passed Real Oaks, I hate to tell you. All right, everybody, we're live on the corner of Bissonnette and 610. And right over here is a private school, and they are also part of Bellaire, Texas. All of this is part of Bellaire, Texas. And we're gonna go right on up Bissonnette. And once we cross this railroad track, we'll be coming out of Bellaire, Texas, and be coming into West University, Texas. And we're live right here in Bellaire, Texas. And this is another busy street out here in Bellaire, Texas that we own, which is called Avenue B. Now, one thing about this other red light here, it used to be called, and it's still Avenue A, but when it get to Bellaire, it's called Newcastle. I knew, man. I tell you, boy, this is all my territory here, baby. I deliver medication all back off in here, baby, for well over a year. So I love this area, man. I love me some Bellaire, Texas, y'all. I don't care what they say about the Bellaire Cardinals. Bellaire and 3rd Ward, I don't know what I would do. And I'm so blessed that God put me to be part of these communities out here. And right there when we crossed that red light, it was Avenue A. And up down that corner, Avenue A and Bellaire, because Avenue A would run all the way to Bellaire. And it would always be the Bellaire policeman siding up there waiting on somebody to give them a ticket. Because as you go across this railroad track, you're leaving out of Bellaire and you're entering West U. We call it West University. And we will be doing the history on West University. And this is where Mr. William Rice, when he sold that 1,000 acre to William Baldwin, he started on the other side of the railroad track for William Baldwin. And all this here was still part of Mr. William Rice. That's why he went and invested in the institute over there, Rice Institute. Welcome everybody to West University. And we will give you the history of West University and how it got started. Not only with Rice Institute, but even the medical center, even Channel 13. All you people who watch Channel 13, tell them about it. Even they moved from 3rd Ward and moved out here on Bissonnet and Buffalo Speedway.